Hello everyone, a very good afternoon to all of you. Welcome to this session. Kindly let me know if I am properly audible and visible to all of you. Uh, okay, it would be great if you can let me know if I'm properly audible and visible. So those who don't know me, I'm Niharika John Mehra. Have been teaching English for more than 10 years now. In this series, what we are doing is picking up mixed questions and practicing on a regular basis. So we have our main channel as well, that is CrackGradeB. And on that channel, I am taking classes on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Okay, 1:30 p.m. Saturday we may or may not have an extra class at 8 p.m. But on this channel, I'm taking classes on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Okay, 1:30 is the timing for all these sessions, all these days for sure. This is plus extra session. So half an hour practice, regular practice, consistency is what is going to help you. Hello guys, good to see you. So we are shortly going to start with doing the questions and jaldi se like or share kar do session. We are going to have this half an hour dedicated to practice different types of questions. Chalo. You have to answer here in the chat. This is sentence rearrangement. It would be good if you can answer here. Answer is C. Again, target to do such questions should be 20 seconds in exam. And if you're able to connect two parts or three parts, and then you can figure out where that part is there in the given option. That's how you will be able to do it. So if I say to the big what? There is a question. To the big the, I cannot say. To the big cut, yes, I can say. To the big the repo, to the big home loan interest rate can come but makes no sense. So 5 along with 2 is the only possible combo which we are getting in two places. Now fourth one or the first one. So the recent fall in the SBI what? SBI is an institute. It is the name of bank. So SBI का कौन सा part है जिसमें fall आया? So the recent fall in the SBI home loan interest rate. Make sense? So you have another pair that is of first and the fourth one. You cannot start with fourth, otherwise sentence will give you no meaning. Answer आपका C हो जाता है. Whenever you get articles, try to at the end of a part take advantage of it. Try to connect it with the noun because articles will definitely have a noun with them. If not a noun, then an adjective in some cases, but most of the times they will have a noun. more and the again. The third wala lete. This is the best way we can figure out something. The and a preposition of cannot come. The in-house manufacturing. The given the situation. This one cannot come. The global supply chain. Okay. So third with second makes sense. The pair exists just in one option. And now you check the option as well. Okay. Given the current situation, India is now prioritizing what? In-house manufacturing of pharmaceutical adjective है ना, so you will most of the time get noun after it. Pharmaceutical what? Pharmaceutical ingredients after corona disrupted the global supply chain leading to shortage. Shortage अपने बाद off लेता है of these things. Okay. Now one thing is very interesting here. Your sentence ends at more. So please remember this more here is enough to talk about more such things. Okay. And that's why we don't need a noun to complete the sentence. We can of course end our sentence at the word more. The answer here is E. The report showing a spike. See, spike. If you have read properly, regularly, आप read कर रहे हो, you know that spike in something is what we talk about. Spike in jobless claims. So first and third is a strong pair. No, no. It exists here. No. Now you are down to only two options. Check out something else as well. A spike in claims from COVID-19 related layoffs. Okay. The first proof of damage. Proof. Now came proof came with the labor department directly, तो मैं नहीं बोल सकती proof of the damage that was wreaked by, that was caused by corona. So you have fourth and the second one, that is again a strong pair. That's your answer is E. Books as part of its initiative. It's क्या है, कौन से कैसे books है? Can I say best selling books? That makes sense. So first pair, fifth and the first one. At the time of lockdown, when people are doing what, they are staying indoors. Second and third, both of the pairs are present in this one. ये तो second से end हो रहा है, which is not possible. R से end होना is like in very very rare case. So second से end वाले option are immediately out. है ना. द मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ ह्यूमन विद अ कॉमा बिफोर इट, थर्ड से एंड करना नहीं है हमें. द गिवन सीक्वेंस ऑफ कोर्स इज नॉट वर्किंग. सो आंसर इस तरीके से भी आप बी निकाल सकते हो. Next one, make sure to like and share the session, guys. It would motivate me a lot. Good job, guys. We want speed in this topic. In your exam, you have to make sure you maintain speed if this topic comes. AI, data, just science, and cloud computing. Wow, this makes no sense on its own. Remain the top skilling choices. The survey title. This is important. Digital what? See, digital, and then you have this inverted comma. Punctuations rarely help, but in this case, it's helping digital transformation, future of tech jobs. So 3, 4, 5. Here is a trio that you are getting, which is mentioned here. Not in this, not in this, not in this. Now, of course, you cannot begin your sentence with the first one. So the given sequence is not gonna work for us. Answer is A. These are double fillers. The same word should be suitable in both the blanks. Hearing. Because first it is the hearing of the case, that's the trial date. So the next hearing of the case, and that is singular, then only I'm able to use is. After the accident, Rakesh's hearing has been affected. This is the sense of hearing, use of our ears and eardrum. So, hearing is good. We cannot talk about the health of the case, balance, or evidence is postponed. Dates could be postponed, the next dates, but that is cannot come. So, even through the first one itself, you could have answered. The answer is E. Next one. Answer here is A. As a last resort, last way, the sinking company had to accept terms and conditions. The government has transformed the surroundings of the bird sanctuary into a tourist resort. So the second one is the resort where we stay. Okay, the place to stay, where people go for staycations and all, right? And in the first one, it is again used as a noun, but the second meaning of it is used, which means as a last स्टेप टू डू समथिंग और लास्ट वे आखिरी रास्ता किसी चीज का. आई एम सॉरी. Applications. The candidate filled many applications to register for the jobs. You can fill forms, applications because many है तो plural आएगा, but he cannot fill statements, views for the job. So out of this, like from the first, I'm sure that there are just two words now contending for the second one. Subject, explain the seminar has many practical application. That means usage. Okay, and that's why C is your answer. The organization decided to pay a daily wage, salary वाला wage. Okay, pay हो सकता है, wage हो सकता है. You cannot pay pose, you cannot pay campaign, you cannot pay declare. We are out. The minister assured that when it is necessary, country is equipped to wage a war. To start a war is waging a war. This is a fixed phrase that we use, and that's why D is the answer. The answer. The dentist advised me to rinse my mouth early in with a solution of whole, जिसे हिंदी में बोलते हैं liquid. So that's it. Fluid, blend. You could have said blend, maybe, but not the other one. The teacher gave reference material to find the answer to the problem, which is another solution, meaning of the word solution. No, there is no error. Despite the adversities, whenever we check this, despite we see this word, we check that they might have given, there is a chance they might give off after it, which is an error, which is a common error asked in exams. So this is correct. Off is not given. Despite the adversities, plural, that have dogged him, he thinks and dreams. Parallelism is maintained. Subject verb agreement is maintained. Big. And he is confident of. So, whenever we use the word confident as an adjective, we use of with it. He is confident of what? Realizing, this is your gerund, realizing his dreams. No error at all. The disappearance of Malaysian Airlines jet over the sea. So the disappearance of airlines over a place that is sea makes sense. Has led. See, lead anyways is not going to help us because this is verb in its first form. This is an incident which has already happened. So there are two ways to go. Use V2, put it in simple past tense, or we can use perfect tense because whatever is mentioned, it still has its bitter memory and harsh memory. It has its impact, okay? But anyways, this lead was wrong. Subject verb agreement का सीधा सीधा error है. Aviation experts to assume that whatever happened was quick and left the pilots with no time to do what? To make a call, which is a distress call. So every other thing is good to go. The answer here is D. It's a very short sentence, but you see, we have the word latter. When we use this means the second one out of two. So if two names are mentioned, two things are mentioned, two cities are mentioned, any two things, any two people, if I want to highlight the second one, I use the word latter with double T. This later is used with respect to time. Both of them are comparative degrees of late, the word late, late, okay? But this is used with respect to time, this is used with respect to the sequence. So out of two hostels that my colleague took me to, I prefer the second one, that is the latter. is a classic question. If illegal mining goes on unhindered, okay, so this what we are saying here is if condition, where if I'm using simple present or present indefinite with if, my second clause is going to be in future. So that is one thing that I have to check, which is perfect here. Goes on, will disappear. There is a hard and fast rule that whenever we mention mountain ranges, okay, not mountain alone, but mountain ranges, we have to use the before the names of mountain ranges. Okay, so the Western Ghats, it will always be written with the, and that article was missing. So if illegal mining goes on unhindered, nobody is stopping it, the Western Ghats will disappear. How? Causing disasters, environmental disasters, plural है, that are unimaginable. So convince is a verb which is a transitive verb, which means we need to add an object after this verb where we talk about who did it या किसके ऊपर काम हुआ. So the shopkeeper convinced me, or you can go with us, that new cream, which is fairness cream, was quite effective. Adverb, adjective. Effective in or for दोनों चलता है. So this is not wrong. Effective for getting rid of suntan. Every other thing is in its place and correct. There are certain verbs which are transitive in nature. So you will have to add an object. If it is not given, then it is an error. Okay. So sometimes there is a missing word that could be the part of error, like this one. So here A was the right answer. That's it. This was a short session, half an hour session for all you to practice, and we keep doing it regularly. I may be not available post Christmas for a day or so, but then it's just because I will be traveling, and then we will, I mean, otherwise, we are going to continue our classes. Whatever it is, you will keep getting updates. Check out the description for more details. See you later, guys.